Hello, guys. Is it all okay? Is it too much of light? Let me. Am I audible? Is this light okay? Am I audible? Yeah. Hello, Tushar Mehta. You're calling me Baba. Okay. Is it all clear? Hey, Lakshman Sridhar, hey, great man, my great friend. Let me get fit. I'll come, Lakshman. Yeah, all clear, right? Okay, right. Okay. All right. So, shall we wait or shall we start? So, may aaj all good. Okay. So, I came. Yeah, hi everyone. Namaste. Yeah, Ashutama, you're on Deccan Herald. No, not Deccan Herald, Deccan Chronicle. Okay, so shall we start? तो आज मैं बाहर आके बैठा है because yeah, okay. Hi Abhi. Because it's very hot inside, very hot. So I sat outside. Look, it's a huge place here. Hey, Saugat, Jai Hind, Guruji. Hi. I'm okay. Today I finished my dinner. Today I finished my, I should take one more medicine 10 minutes before I sleep. बाकी पूरा टैबलेट सब ले लिया. मॉस्किटोज नहीं है इधर, मॉस्किटोज बिल्कुल नहीं है. या चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट. ओके, it's not fair to keep people waiting. So today is day 4 in my hospital hideout. I'm just outside my room, and it looks like I'm looking a bit weak, isn't it? Look at my t-shirt. पहले डबल एक्सेल थे, अभी एक्सेल हो गया. शायद अभी I have to get on to large. So chalo, today I'm going to take you to Wheeler's Island. Okay, Wheeler Island in Orissa. So let's rewind and go back to 2010 December, I think. I'll share the 2 articles which I had written then. So this is the Agni-4 launch. A4, Agni-4. It was called as A2 Prime, I think. So I was cleared by the what shall I say, by the security officials for a visit there. I was then with Aviation Week, the US-based defense magazine. 2010 to 11, I had a 1-year stint to launch their online portal in India. So I was the senior correspondent in India. So it was an unforgettable trip to Wheeler's Island. Now it's called APJ Abdul Kalam Island, isn't it? So Bangalore से फ्लाइट पकड़ के भुवनेश्वर उतरना है, फिर भुवनेश्वर से 5 hours by road to Dhamra port. And that's the time I fell in love with Odisha. So whoever is there from Odisha is an amazing place. It was an unforgettable road trip from Bhubaneswar to Dhamra port. क्यों बोले तो विलेज थे, पूरा विलेज, पूरा इतना विलेज एंड great sight, farmers, most of them are farmers, very remote villages, gaadi ja rahe the, and then finally I reached the Dhamra port. फिर वहां से you have to go by a boat or a ship. So I still remember, we were taken. I think I was, and there were a couple of scientists, and there was somebody to receive me. Security checks up ho gaya, and we have to go to the island. And then, I still remember the then DRDO chief. Um, you know, hey Shiv, hey, thank you so much, Shiv. Love you, Shiv. Thank you so much, Shiv Arur. I think one of the best things that has happened to Indian defense, and his name is Shiv Arur. And so we were in a boat, and then I saw the DRDO chief, then Dr. Saraswat, along with some security officials, going in a speedboat. And a speedboat and high-speed boat. Huh? So I think the travel time in our small boat or ship, I don't recall exactly. It took एक घंटा लेगा है शायद 45 minutes to 1 hour. And then I was quite itna beautiful scene hai to travel from travel to Wheeler's Island. Mera first visit, and I was all excited. And they cleared my electronic gadgets so I could take some photos from the ship, though there were strict instructions not to take any photos. I think I took 1 or 2 photos of the long shot of Wheeler Island. And when I landed there, there were some guys to receive me, and I was straight away taken to a room. And it was like a men's hostel, okay? A lot of rooms were there, but it was छोटे छोटे room थे, and मेरे room पे 3 bed थे. I remember 3 beds were there, and कोई नहीं था. And but I could see some towels, there. It was signaling that some people were there. They might have taken shower, and then some fruits were kept on the table. And then I was told that I must take rest. So बाहर नहीं गया, and it was I took rest, खाना सब खा के, and I was waiting, इतना time wait कर रहा था मेरे roommates को मिलने के लिए. मुझे पता नहीं था कौन है roommate, तो next day सुबह फिर देखा. जब मैं सुबह उठा है, when I woke up in the morning, I saw again these towels were wet. जो towels थे ना, so then I realized अरे कोई आके चले गया. Somebody might have come. Definitely कोई आके चले गया. And then कुछ idea नहीं था. Then I was taken to the launch site. And missile launch site इतना बड़ा खूबसूरत है, बाप रे. So many scientists, some 350 to 400 scientists were there. And first time मैंने देखा है एक missile on the launch, no, not on the launch pad. It's actually they were testing ahead of the launch. वो dates याद नहीं है, कुछ December 8-9 है. December 8 I think I reached 9. 9 was the pre before, 1 day before the launch. And missile looks so massive. It's not that what we see on TV and all that. No, it's so massive missile, and they were testing it, and it was in the night. Okay, it was in the night, and a lot of scientists, lot of scientists. So Avinash Chandra. I don't remember what designation he was, but he was. I don't know whether he was some DRDL or some lab cut director, because all these things I have forgotten. Okay, वो याद नहीं है. And then I saw one man painting the national flag night में. वो national flag, one guy was painting lot of scientists were wearing that white coat kind of thing. I saw then from a distance the missile woman of India, Dr. Tessie Thomas, and and that was an amazing scene. इतना अच्छा था. क्यों बोले तो one lady. She was the she was the head of this particular missile program, and I think she was the first woman to head a missile program in India. ये सब चीजें ना आप लोग थोड़ा कंफर्म करना है बिकॉज आई एम ग्रोइंग ओल्ड आई एम फॉरगेटिंग थिंग्स एंड ओवर शायद मेडिसिन का ओवरडोज है एंड आई एम टायर्ड आई एम अनवेल. So I saw her, and with all the guys standing behind her, and then she looked so serious, and there were a lot of equipment. उसका सामने बहुत equipments थे, and she was looking at some parameters, and I was trying to get an eye contact with her for a long time just to say hello to her, and then दूर से मैंने hello बोला है, and then she called me. Then I asked her, can I take a photograph? So वो tarmac का blogspot में जाना है, which is an archive now, tarmac007.blogspot. उधर जाके आप I'll also try to share the link after this goes live. And yeah, Tushar, you are too good man with your jokes, huh? बाबा मोल के बाद बुलाओ यार, मेरा निकनेम ऐसे हो जाता है. So, I went, then I took it, and then I saw her. There was one very different kind of a telephone. I don't know to whom she was speaking. बात कर रहे थे, वो एक फोटो लिया, and then दूसरे एक फोटो लिया, very sharp look. So it was the real Nari Shakti, the real. वो टाइम पे ये वर्ड सब कोई नहीं हुआ थे, and it was amazing. It was इतना अच्छा सीन था वो, and it was like daylight. So मेरे ख्याल से वो 1 o'clock कुछ था, 1 o'clock हो गया, नाइट 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, वो टाइम पे है, पक्का वो टाइम पे है. Lot of people were running around going this test, and unforgettable. and वो नाइट का टाइम पे पूरा फ्लडलिट स्टेडियम जैसे है, and so many guys were working, youngsters, and everybody was, एक बंदा भी idle नहीं थे. Everybody was doing something, coordination, teamwork, and I think they were doing the pre-test. सब कुछ ठीक है. There was some test running. I could see some lot of gadgets on the and missile के ऊपर कुछ wires थे. That means it was connected to some equipment, all that. तो मैंने फिर वापस आ गया, मुझे बोला अभी वापस जाना है, तो 2 बजे रात को फिर रूम पे आया, देखे तो कोई नहीं है. तो टेबल पे एप्पल्स थे, तो इंटैक्ट है एप्पल्स, एप्पल्स. बिकॉज मैंने ये सब चीजें क्यों देख रहे, अरे कौन है बाबा, मेरा मेरा रूममेट कौन है, एक है, 2 है, 3 बेड है, एक में ले लिया. तो इन लोग कुछ नहीं बोल रहे कौन है बोल के. नेक्स्ट डे सुबह कंफर्म हो गया. नेक्स्ट डे सुबह लॉन्च है, आई थिंक December 10, 11 कुछ है. By the time I reached there morning, सुबह शायद I got up at 5 o'clock. Yes, मुझे याद है सुबह 5 बजे उठा है, and it was so it was मैंने I don't remember, but I'm sure खाली 3 घंटा सोए. I got up in the morning, फटाफट स्नान सब करके एक एप्पल खाया है शायद वो टेबल से. वो मेरा एप्पल नहीं था, ओके, एक चोरी किया एप्पल. चलो यार भूख लग रहा है सुबह सुबह, एंड एप्पल खा के फिर I know, and they were so much they took care of me in the sense timing, and so many clearances you have to take from one place to another. वो एक पास है, then दूसरा पास, everything is checked, there are security chaps, and Subeh, then I realized that Subeh, उधर, that's the time I देखा है उधर वो व्हीलर आइलैंड में बहुत मंदिर है. Lot of temples are there. जैसे छोटे छोटे temples, एक शिरडी साई बाबा का मंदिर है, उसके अंदर मेक्का के एक फोटो है, then Jesus Christ के एक फोटो है. So it was nice to see all these scientists सुबह सुबह आके उधर प्रेयर किया. तो मैंने फोटो वीटो नहीं लिया है, क्यों बोलते ना, उसको प्राइवेसी देना है. बिकॉज आई टुक इट टेम्पल फोटो, खाली एक टेम्पल का फोटो लिया था. एंड देन it was all quiet. The DRDO chief came. उधर भी protocol है, सब लोग आके prayer करके. Then फिर launch site को गया. That's the time I saw a missile from very close quarters. It was like one huge thing like this on the launch pad. Missile on the launch pad. And oh, it was such, and then India ka flag on the top. Suraj. I know, and it was so much सब लोग tension नहीं, but फर्स्ट टाइम टेस्ट कर रहा है अग्नि प्राइम का. अग्नि 4 में से अग्नि 2 प्राइम से उसका नाम चेंज करते रहा. इट हैड ए नेम एज A2 प्राइम एंड इट वाज ए वेरी इट वाज ए गार्डेड मिसाइल. ज्यादा डिटेल्स नहीं दिया. उसके बाद देन इट टू A4 वैसे कुछ था. एंड देन आई सॉ ऑल दीज गाइज परफॉर्मिंग पूजा सब करके. एंड the most interesting part abhi aa raha hai. Then there are some sirens. A couple of sirens we heard. जो कुछ scientists है who are critical to this particular mission, वो लोग छोड़ के everybody has to vacate from the island. Island छोड़ के जाना है. तो ये island में cars, vehicles सब वो जंगल में आता है. Those jungles, huge kind of thing. So they come and these guys will all have to. So पूरा गाड़ी वाड़ी सब वो जंगल में जाके everybody has to go. हर रूम पे जाके देखता है. एक बंदा भी नहीं रहना चाहिए रूम पे. And then we were all put, because I was part of I had the pass to witness the launch. So scientists were then all सब लोग block office बोल के एक building है उधर, block office. ठीक है. A block office is where सब लोग बैठ के देखता है टीवी पे. That countdown has begun, right? तो ब्लॉक ऑफिस का एक स्पेशलिटी है. उसके अंदर once you are locked, you can only come out after the missile is launched and it reaches the destination. तो बड़े बड़े मॉनिटर्स है, डिफरेंट एंगल साइंटिस्ट सब बैठ रहे हैं. एंड ब्लॉक ऑफिस का और एक स्पेशलिटी है. इवन इफ ये मिसाइल आके इसके ऊपर गिरा बाय मिस्टेक, कुछ नहीं होता है. इट इज सो सेफ. इवन इफ सम न्यूक्लियर वॉरहेड फॉल्स ऑन इट, नथिंग विल हैपन. सो आई वाज इतना एक्साइटेड थे, बाप रे. एंड देन द काउंटडाउन एंड देन यू हियर दोज आवाज आते हैं ना, शिप्स ट्रैक कर रहे हैं, वो कर रहा है. देन दिस थिंग बीच में लाइक दैट वॉकी टॉकी का साउंड, जैसे इधर से उधर से डिफरेंट सेंटर्स, different tracking centers. Then सब लोग इतना tension, they pin drop silence. I could see Tessie Thomas sitting like this, Avinash Chandar, then Dr. Saraswat, a lot of young scientists from बीच में एक ब्रेक लेना पड़ेगा ऐसा. एटलीस्ट ये बाहर बहुत अच्छा है, अंदर से भी. At least I'm not sweating much. And then countdown, this thing, 10, then sab log, only some people were in one room. Then baki log bahar, in the sense they were looking at a big screen. I was also part of that big screen car, just outside, just same, 1, 2, 3, same place, only there are some partitions. And you could see the missile. Actually हमारा वो block office का बाहर ही है missile, but I could see some bird there sitting unknowingly, and then this 10, 9, 8, 7, -1, and then it goes, and मैंने इतना जोर से jump किया clap करके. I literally jumped when the missile lifted off. मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, oh, it was just I was just jumping like one rocket में ऊपर गया. And these guys were all cool. I think they were clapping. And then the bird was not sent to the orbit. The bird flew off. Nice comments, guys. Keep the jokes coming, yeah. But then हमने देखा within seconds, it took a deviation and it burst into a flame and went to the sea. Oh, kya disappointment था. Within second, it was a failure. तो मैंने सोचा अरे यार, I made the bad luck. I was very upset. And in fact, I was the person who was the most upset in that room. And I still remember मेरा scientist friends from the missile complex आके मुझे they tried to 1 second something fell in my eye. Yeah, yeah, medicine का heat na oil it's a different kind of experience. Yeah, okay, so they came and I was not crying, but then I was feeling very bad. Pin drop silence there, and um, you know, I could see some, I'm not naming them, one or two scientists, see very senior scientists, they came out. Then that block office was opened, on the side, some is smoking, fair enough. And within half an hour, then another siren came. That means, everything is called off, all safe. Then from the, you know, from the shore, all those vehicles, cars, sab fir wapas aa gaya, those guys all came. Within 1 hour, pack off. Everybody was ready to leave. And, I still, उन लोग सब sweets सब ready रखे थे. And it was such a sad thing. तो मैंने, मैं क्या बोलूं, and, I couldn't even, तो मैं, and there is, you wouldn't know why it failed immediately. So uska ek process hai. They'll have to get all those parameters, all that to back to Hyderabad. Then in the lab only they'll know. So you cannot say, 5-10 minutes mein kya hua or why it failed. फिर room पे आया मैं, and for because I am a cleared guest journalist, so there were some license officers who came. Room पे आके देखे तो मेरे को भी जाने की पूरा पैक करके फटाफट जाना है. You cannot, it's not a hotel. Then 2 guys came suddenly, मेरे roommates. First time देख रहे, they knew that. Then एक बंदा बोला है, हाँ हमारे को पता था एक जर्नलिस्ट आ रहा है and he will be staying in this room. चलो अभी जाना है. It is it's a disappointment but we'll come back. अभी नेक्स्ट वीक हमारे को फिर वापस आना पड़ेगा बिकॉज दूसरे एक मिसाइल लॉन्च है. एंड चलो बोल के दे लेफ्ट. आई जस्ट मेट देम फॉर जस्ट 10 मिनट्स. मेरा रूममेट्स 3 दिन में, आई वाज देयर फॉर 3 nights and 4 days or 2 nights and 3 days. I think 2 nights and 3 days. एंड मैंने उसको पूछे how long when did you sleep? So pura, they were there for 10-15 days, I think 10 days or whatever, and they have only slept for a couple of hours in this whole last 5-6 days. They only slept for 3-4 hours. They'll come, take shower and go. खाली shower लेने के लिए आता है. Can you believe it? How much our missile scientists struggle? How much of sacrifices they make? There are fathers, there are mothers, there are grandmothers, and वो जाके देखे तो ना मेरा respect इतना ऊंचा हो गया for these scientists. They have not slept. They hardly slept in the last 3-4 days. I was like really super duper interest, like superheroes they were, and and even in that failure, that is what young fellows who are listening to this, the courage to face failure with a smile. Smile bolo to they were not laughing, but with calmness. Yeah. You have to be calm. You have to be, हमारे failure में दिक्कत time पे भी ना, calmness have to be one amazing quality we all must possess. And they were all heartbroken. I know Dr. Tessie, one of the finest missile scientists India has ever produced. And many others, Dr. Avinash Chandra, Saraswat, and all of young scientists who later on became, directors of labs, all that. They were all heartbroken. But you know what मैंने जो roommates बोला है ठीक you know अभी जाके फिर वापस आना है for the next launch again the same process. So you know unbelievable experience and I remember Dr. Saraswat was so much upset. या उसके रूम के सामने एक एम्बेसडर थे. He just उसके पास एक लैपटॉप जैसे बैग था. He was checking out. I'm sure his luggage would have all gone, but then he waited for the driver of the car, and I think the driver went for I don't know. He wasn't there. इतना गुस्सा में उन्हें वो गाड़ी में बैठ गया और एम्बेसडर ब्लैक एम्बेसडर थे. He drove from उसका रूम में and where he had to catch the ship or boat whatever होगा एक 1 kilometer. He drove himself straight and उसके पीछे पूरा security लोग भाग रहे थे गाड़ी पे. These are all some amazing thing, you know, missile launch. So that was the thing. Let me keep it short. 25 minutes हो गए already. So missile that was, and मैंने एक article लिखा है blog में that you know Agni to fail but nobody died. So I'll share those links here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. You know, please feedback देना है, ठीक है? Please feedback in the comment section. अभी जो कुछ आप ये डाल रहे हैं ना, this will disappear. So once the video is uploaded, kindly give your feedback. And feedback बोले तो ना, how was the session? Let me just before I wind up, yeah, give me the feedback. That's the only way I'll feel inspired, right? And I'm definitely I need inspiration now, at least for the next 1 or 2 months. Yeah. Thank you guys. Are you guys enjoying these kind of stories? अच्छा है क्या? Is there anything that you want me to change? मेरा presentation में मेरा you know English हिंदी में grammar mistake होगा. So you know in the sense you can just tell me always what are the areas I need to improve. I'll be always willing. ठीक है? Because communication में जो कुछ मैं बोल रहा है ना आप लोगों को you should. The whole purpose is to keep you inspired, Baba. All you guys. Yeah. So, chalo. Hey, Lakshman, chalo. Lakshman is one amazing friend of mine, Lakshman Sridhar. And thank you guys. Comments डालो यार. Comments डालो. I want to see. And बोलो लोगों को थोड़ा subscribe करने के लिए channel यार. कितना sad scene है. It is, you know, it is. So thank you. Let me go. Love you guys. Seriously, अभी life में एक mission है. हर दिन आपको आके मिलना है. मैं अकेले है इधर. I sometimes, you know, I've been of late feeling very lonely, but I wanted it like this way because let me fight it out. You know, fight it out alone and in your company. Life में एक नया meaning आ गया. अभी night में podcast. आनंद कृष्ण का नया अवतार. ठीक है? चलो, I told you now, one more medicine सब mix करके रखा है. I have to just gulp it and hit the bed. तो कल एक दूसरा story लेके आऊँगा. I hope the Inspired Engine Foundation volunteers are staying in touch with you in case, you know, if you want to, because I am off phones. मैंने कुछ नहीं देखता है because detox from all these things which bothers me, you know, मैं कुछ नहीं. एक specific time पे है, somebody else is, you know, this only thing I do. I've not even seen phone for a long time. Chalo. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Keep in your prayers. Good night. Hugs. Jai Hind. Where is the switch? Okay.